set for football at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, well, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the New York Giants. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They come in off the extended break from the bye.
I think it was much needed as well. You play 2.5 months, you're ready for some time off to get set for the home stretch.
3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Giants ready to go now on offense, and under center is the man in possession of a new contract for 2023 and beyond. In his 5th season now, Daniel Jones.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, it's the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that, because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Barkley. Powerful running, and up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. Throwing Jones. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, and it's 3rd down. You look at this Packers defense. This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
But they lack him.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Giants. Isaiah Hodgins with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Giants will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they like, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. Leading him out, a player whose Hall of Fame case will probably be debating in a handful of years. He's over 60,000 career passing yards. Matt Ryan.
And when you start with listing a guy's accomplishments like Matt Ryan's, all these years in the league, near the top of the league in completions and percentage, touchdowns each and every year, has won an MVP, taken his team to the Super Bowl. You're talking about a guy who might be finished, but he still has gas left in the tank. Big right arm, great leader, the face of his franchise.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Play action. It's Ryan. Finds his receiver, Watson. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Ryan. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First carry now for A.J. Dillon. And he stopped immediately there. Brought down on the play by Kayvon Thibodeau. 2nd and 10. They run once more with Dillon. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. Well, this defense for the Giants very strong in that victory a week ago.
There's a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling...
And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Dexter Lawrence able to record his 5th sack of the season. Here's Pat O'Donnell coming out for Green Bay on 4th down. But back deep for the Giants is Dory Jackson. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. As the Giants head back out there, let's take a look at the playoff picture in the NFC. A CD after this game, there will be 4 weeks left in the regular season. So this is far from the final version of what we'll see come January, more of a first draft, if you will, as all these teams fight for a better position.
And you pointed it out so accurately there, Brandon. After this game, 4 weeks left in the regular season, and then the playoffs officially begin. But for some teams, trying to fight to make it to the playoffs, they're actually in a playoff push right now.
2nd down, here's Barkley again. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. So they give up the completion there. But defensively, Charles, you're going up against a quarterback here who's had some moments, but really a lot of ups and downs in the early part of his career. What's the plan against a guy like this?
Well, you want to rattle him first and foremost. Bring some people out of him, a couple extra guys in the pocket, see if he can handle it. The second thing, you want to make him think. Show him one look, go to another, disguise a few things, make him throw into what you call your defensive traps, and try and make some good plays on the ball and get a few takeaways.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Now Jones. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. Looking to throw. Jones. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Giants 1st down by a couple of yards, it would appear, as they're able to convert on 4th and 5. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The throw over the middle, taken in. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready to roll for the 2nd quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. And it's caught. Touchdown. Paris Campbell. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
Gano for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. Keyshawn Nixon now going to bring it out of his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up second down.
He was taken down by Kyle Fuller. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Now a draw play. This is Jones. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
They go play action now. Ryan. A short throw to Musgrave. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll make it second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 38-yard line.
Up the middle, Jones. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Packers first down.
They go play action with Ryan. Throw caught by Musgrave. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 41. An inside give to Jones. And he's taken down inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 21-yard line.
Running left is Dillon. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Knocked that down for a win in the defense's column.
A 3-yard gain and enough for the first down.
At the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 3. And the Packers
Ryan.
first down.
And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. They're 2 for 2 on third down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on third down. Ryan. That is caught. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
To throw is Ryan. This is caught. And it's a Packers touchdown. Luke Musgrave from 3 yards out. And the Packers are back within a score. But he is such a matchup nightmare down near the goal line, CD, and another example right there on that play for the touchdown.
It's borderline impossible to defend this guy because that kind of size, he can still get out and run a crisp route, and he has excellent hands. Even if you stick with him, all the quarterback has to do is lob it up, and he can win almost any jump ball.
Carlson's extra point up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7.
14. Packers 7.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. He'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. This is 2nd and 8. They'll go to Barkley again. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And the throw there going to be incomplete. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Fielded just inside the 30. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. Here's Aaron Jones in the offense trotting back out. And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Could do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself that this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it in your rearview mirror.
You really do, don't you? Because now it becomes predominant, and you wonder about play calling as well. Do you want to call plays to get that out of the way, or are you still calling plays to win the game first? That becomes the burden of the play calling.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Play action. Ryan. And this one too low. Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Ryan. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sat back at the 38. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this 1st half. And this one is right down the middle. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And the Giants with one final possession here in this 1st half. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we've reached halftime here at MetLife Stadium with the Giants out in front. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up in the Still City, Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Najee Harris. What a game. 3 touchdown runs in the victory. From there, we head down south to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Tampa Bay Bucks. Desmond Ridder leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City, see what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And they were losers in that game as they fall to the visiting Detroit Lions. Jared Goff strong in the victory as it pushes his guys back above the 500 mark on the year. It was a terrific first half from quarterback Daniel Jones. His 2 touchdown passes helped pave the way for his guys to take this lead into the intermission.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Packer offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. As they begin their second half here, Charles, offensively, not where they want to be. Obviously, they're losing in this ball game, but very much within striking distance. We'll see what adjustments they make in the second half.
Is that the old glass half full, half empty type of a deal? Which way do you want to look at it? Because you're right, they're down on the scoreboard, but they're definitely opportunities now, because if they want to go ahead and get going in this one, get back to the running game. I think there are going to be some places to go with it, and I think the offensive line will appreciate the chance to fire out and hit people.
That's a good point, because they virtually had nothing going in the ground game in that first half. 3rd and 8. Now Ryan. He finds Watson complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
On second down, it's Jones. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 49 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Shifts by him. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Giants' 27-yard line.
Ryan. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Now it's Ryan. Under pressure, they got him again. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary, the outside linebacker, dropping him for a loss of 6. I'm sure a lot of time was spent in the locker room, Charles, talking with his defense about setting a tone here in the third quarter when you're down on the scoreboard. A sack like that, maybe that can get him going.
Yeah, you have to believe exactly.
Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Now Jones throwing on 3rd and long. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So roughing the passer penalty and an automatic 1st down.
And that's the mark of a bad team, partner, because that's an easily preventable penalty, but they just didn't take the proper steps to make it so.
That's about as exciting of a 1-yard run as you're going to see, finding a way to dodge that first would-be tackler, but again, just 1 yard out of it. Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple. Here's 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And that will be incomplete. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. They'll come out with a 4-receiver set. 3rd and 9. Now Ryan. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Packers.
Play action. It's Ryan. He finds his man complete. That's Reed. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 47-yard line.
Now Ryan on 2nd down. That's taken in by Watson. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Ryan. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. Touchdown! Romeo Dobbs, 41 yards. And the Packers have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC?
Run after catch. And he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Carlson's extra point up and good. And it's now 17-14. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. The last series for them a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter, just a 3-point game, 2nd and 10. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for New York. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. That play was all Bobby Okereke as he got there and dragged him down for the loss.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. 3rd down and 6. Here's Ryan. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Kayvon Thibodeau coming in to drop it for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead. Thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Here's Jackson to return. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And they will take over first and 10. Throwing Jones. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Barkley inside handoff. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have to contend with a 3rd and 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now Jones. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. This is taken at the 15. A very good return that time. 18 yards. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. Here's Ryan to throw. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
They go play action now. Ryan. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 2nd and 15. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Ryan. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 39. On the counter, here's Jones. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. To throw is Ryan. He finds his receiver, Watson. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. They'll try and run for it with Jones. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So now Jones and the Giants down 20-14, 2:13 remaining. On first down, Jones. This is Shepard on the catch. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now Jones. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. The give is to Jones. Down at the 35, it'll be 2nd down. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Fighting through, he's got space. And he has a Packer first down. And that should be the one that finishes the script. And they will take a knee here. A give to Jones. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
Maybe the old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head,